the Online Tech here. Welcome back to Tech Trend Tuesday. This is episode 3, and today we're talking about Sony and the PlayStation 5. Last week on Wednesday, they had their PlayStation event where they showed some new gameplay, some new trailers, and they revealed the release price for the system and some other information that we're going to get into. Now, I've been a PlayStation fanboy since the beginning. I've had every PlayStation that ever came out, so I'm really excited for the system to come out. I'm really excited. And there is some good things that came out of this event, and there's also some questions and some issues that came out after it. So we're going to start off with the price of the system. Now, the PlayStation 5 is releasing, I believe they said November 12th, around that time. And as you know, it's coming in two versions, the standard with the disc drive and the all digital without it. And the standard one will cost you about $499.99 in the US and $399.99 in the US for the all digital. Me personally, I think the all digital one looks better without that disc drive on the side, but I do like physical games and a physical collection, so I'm probably going to go with the standard one anyway. Now, one of the great things that came out of this announcement, at least in my opinion, is the PlayStation Plus collection. And what it is basically their version of Xbox Game Pass, where you pay a subscription and you have a list of many games that you can play from day one. And those games are listed as followed: Batman Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Bloodborne, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last Guardian, The Last of Us Remastered, Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat X, Persona 5, Ratchet & Clank, Resident Evil 7, Uncharted 4, and Until Dawn. That's a lot of games available from day one with PlayStation Plus collection. Now, some of you are probably asking, why would I play these PS4 games on my PS5? The point of upgrading is to get these new games. Well, maybe you're someone who sold your PS4 to put the money towards the PS5, or you're planning to, but you still have these great games that you want to play and still want to continue playing. Well, now you can. Also, it does come out with the situation of the PS5 is not going to support backwards compatibility natively, as they say. And I think what that means is you won't be able to put a previous gen PlayStation game in the PlayStation, but there may be a way to get this backwards compatibility supported, hence the PS Plus collection. And I think that's great. Another reason could be maybe you have money for the PS5, but you don't have enough money for a game, but you're still a PS Plus subscriber. Well, that's okay. You have a list of all these games you can play from day one. And of course, there's not as many games as the Xbox Game Pass, but that's because that's been out for a lot longer. And this is still a lot of games you can play from day one. Even if there's like 5 days you don't like, there's still a handful you can play. So that's really good on them. I praise Sony for that. Now, another thing that's been kind of announced and out there, which I find it to be okay, others don't, is that some of these launch titles for the PS5 are also releasing on the PS4. Titles such as Spider-Man Miles Morales and the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. And it's getting gamers to wonder, why would I upgrade to the PS5 if I can buy these games on PS4? Well, there's a number of reasons for that. One, the PS5 version is going to look and play superior. That's no doubt, okay? Second, it could be Sony saying to you, we understand times are hard and you may not be able to afford the new system, but you still want to play Miles Morales and the Horizon sequel and any other game that follows this trend. You can still buy it on your PS4 because it does come with a free upgrade for the PS5 version. So you can get these games on your PS4, and then when you finally have money for the PS5, boom, your game is now free upgraded to the PS5 version. And I respect that. I see it as Sony saying, you know, you may not be able to get the system, but we still think about you and we still want you to play these games despite not having the newer console. Now, of course, this won't be the same thing for every game that comes out on PS5. Maybe the next couple of games, just to help you save time and save the money to, not really save time, but to have time to save the money to get the new system. Now, one thing that is confusing to me, however, is on the PS5 version of Miles Morales, if you buy the deluxe version, you get an upgraded copy of Spider-Man PS4 as well. And that's going to cost about $70. The standard Miles Morales will cost about $50. But it makes me wonder, if you're going to include an upgraded version of Spider-Man PS4 with the deluxe edition of Miles Morales, why is it that my current Spider-Man PS4 copy doesn't have a free upgrade to the PS5. And I think it's because, as much as I love Sony, they're still a company. They still need to make money, and that's probably what they're doing. But there are other games that do have a free upgrade for free, such as the PS4 version of these two games I mentioned. Witcher 3 is having a free upgrade to the new console. Cyberpunk is going to get a free upgrade. So there are options out there, and that's okay. Now, the biggest issue that came with this event is Sony announced a while back that they're not going to drop pre-order on you out of nowhere. They said you would have more than enough time notice to pre-order the game, and that wasn't true. The event was on a Wednesday, and they said pre-orders were available that next Thursday, just one day away. So that's not really enough time to get people to get the money to pre-order. Some people, of course, may have the money already saved up, but there's others who don't. But that's not really the case either. What happened was stores, these retailers, had it for pre-order that same day after the event, and with it caused pre-orders to be sold out, websites were crashing, and there's just a lot of problems coming out with that. Walmart in particular is now at the point where they said they can't handle the traffic of pre-orders, so they canceled everyone's pre-order, and they said if you want to pre-order the system, you got to come into the store and pre-order it. And I believe they said if you're not wearing a mask, you cannot pre-order in the store. So yay for Walmart for pushing you to wear a mask during this pandemic, but boo because they canceled your pre-orders and now you have to do it in store instead of the safety from your home. Best Buy, however, is doing the opposite. Best Buy said, hey, if you want to pre-order it and we have a pre-order available, sure, but you can't do it in store. You have to do it online. If you come into the store to try to pre-order, they're going to tell you that you can't do it. Now, I appreciate the fact of, yay, you can pre-order from home and not worry about going outside. But the issue with that is when you pre-order something online from, at least in my experience from Best Buy, you have to pay the full price when you pre-order. Whereas if you do it in store, you only got to pay like $50 down payment and then pay it over time. Something that I prefer to do, that way I can put money towards it as time goes on. So it is good that they want you to pre-order from home to be safe, but it's also not the cheaper option. Now, with these pre-orders being sold out, Sony did come out and said, look, it's not going to be sold out and that's done. There's going to be many more copies available for pre-order way before the release in November. And I believe that because they're not going to just have these pre-orders sold out and end it there. They want to make as much money as they can. They want to sell as many copies of the system as they can. So they're going to release more. So there is some time. There's still about 2 months to get your pre-order, save the money you need to save. So I respect that out of Sony. And it is kind of like the light at the end of the dark pre-ordering tunnel. But that's pretty much my video for today. Let me know what you think and what you thought about the video. Let me know what game you're excited for to come out. Of course, besides Spider-Man. Hogwarts, Harry Potter game is coming out, and I'm excited. Hashtag Team Slytherin. I'm Anthony on Tech. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.